can we just talk about the Formula One just for a second, please? It's all a bit strange, isn't it? We race it like we're basically starting the season halfway through the season. This is officially the latest start to a Formula One season ever. So they're starting off in Austria. Qualifying has already happened. There's no crowd. The Mercedes have painted their car black, which is a wonderful sentiment, I guess. But either way, great looking car, looks fantastic, and fast as hell, way faster than those Ferraris. Those Ferraris are, maybe they want to try a different colour scheme because, something in their car just ain't working, is it? To have Vettel not even make it out of Q2 in qualifying, that's an embarrassment. That is really bad. They have got to find some pace from somewhere in the next race. Otherwise, we're going to see some very interesting things happening. And I quite like it. It shakes it up a little bit. But obviously, true to form, the Mercedes were just on really good form. There was actually a really nice bet that I put on because I was watching the qualifying live, and after Bottas was fastest in Q2, I thought, I wonder what the odds are on Bottas to get pole position, because obviously Hamilton was the heavy favourite. And Hamilton was still the heavy favourite, even though Bottas had set the faster time. And it was 3.5 to 1 against, so I was like, well, you've got to bet on that, alright? I'm glad I did, because Bottas got pole position. He had a bit of a mishap on the final lap, but Hamilton couldn't do a lap that was fast enough to beat his best lap, so he starts pole tomorrow. So, in all likelihood, you've got the Mercedes starting 1 and 2. So, more than likely, one of those is going to win. Hamilton is still the favourite, and Bottas is, the odds are very close together on those two. Neither of which are worth betting on, because you basically still lose money if they win, because that's how likely it is that they're going to win. And there are a couple of bets here that are just like, if you put enough variables together, you can make it kind of worthwhile. When I say worthwhile, I mean horrible, because one of those variables will go wrong, so you'll lose money. Bet on Hamilton to win, because then, just because the odds are terrible, it's still better than losing your money, right? But that's not how my mind works, because I'm a fucking moron. So what I've done is I've had a look here and thought, Hamilton, Bottas and Verstappen, they're all going to finish on the podium, right? Of course. Yeah, of course they are. Yeah? So, those three all to get on the podium. Albon, he's going to get in the top 5, surely. With Ferrari leaving 2 gaping Ferrari-shaped holes in the top 5 because they're going to be finishing somewhere between 10 and 15. That's where they're looking to finish, because that car's just a wreck at the moment. Anyway, Albon gets top 5. He's in a good car, and he's a bloody good racer as well. Top 5. Then you've got Perez and Sainz. Perez had a storming race. He's 4 to 1 to get on the podium. Now, bear in mind, that is not going to happen unless there is a crash. But still, there could be a crash. 4 to 1. Loving those odds. So anyway, back to my original accumulator. So, yeah, Perez and Sainz to get in the points, as well as Albon in the top 5, Hamilton, Bottas and Verstappen all on the podium. How could that not happen? 6.5 to 1. Those bookies must be fucking mad. I'm kidding, they're not. They're not mad. They're very clever. Because one of those things ain't going to happen. And I'm going to lose all my money. But, either way, it's not going to be as a disastrous start as Ferrari have had so far. So, whatever happens, I'm already doing better than Ferrari, and let's face it, there's not very often that I can say that. So yeah, just keep those bets bloody terrible, and we'll see what happens in the race.